Hello, I'm Bishop Jeff Haines, Auxiliary Bishop of the Archdiocese of Milwaukee, and welcome to today's daily reflection. When the first reading opens today, in chapter 21 of the book of Numbers, the Israelites are in the desert on the journey, seeking the promised land. And we hear a familiar refrain because they are complaining again, this time about the nature of their food. They're tired of the manna. But rather than hold them to their kind of bad habit of complaining, you can kind of feel sensitive for them for what they're going through at this time. It's very difficult for them on the journey now. They want to find a safe path or a quick path into the promised land, but they're met there by an army from the land of Edom, and they're much more powerful than the Israelites. So they have to go around Edom, which is a very long, difficult journey. And eventually they get to the land of Mount Hor, and unfortunately that is where Aaron, Moses' brother, dies. And if that's not bad enough, there's a lot of serpents out there, and they're coming out and they're biting and hurting the Israelites, killing some of them. And things are just awful. And it's hitting home to them that this journey is not going at all like they hoped it was. It's much more difficult. So Moses intervenes and asks God what to do. He tells Moses to get a big staff, and on top of it to put a brass kind of an image of the serpent. And what happens is when the people are to look up at it, what they see is not so much that serpent, but what's above, the sky, the heavens. And they think of their God, the God of heaven and earth, the God of their ancestors, of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And they place their faith in him, knowing that he is the one that can get them through that journey. We, of course, are on our own journey now as we deal with the COVID-19 pandemic. And I suspect as we've been on the way for a while now, it's getting a little more difficult. And we realize that getting through this journey is a lot more than just stacking up on toilet paper and sanitary supplies and lots of food and all those kind of things. It's a much more difficult journey, one requiring great strength. And so what we are invited to do by this reading is to look up at the heavens, much like our ancestor did, and to see that heavens as a sign of our God, the God of heaven and earth, and we place our trust in him and in his ways for us as we live out that relationship in love, also helping each other along the journey. With God's help, we will make this journey together. Join us again for a daily reflection tomorrow. In the meantime, be safe, stay healthy, and God bless you.